Hey there, friends, and welcome back to Beyond Unlikely to Unlimited. I'm your host, Stephanie, and I'm so excited to have you join me today. If you're new here, this podcast is all about exploring the incredible power of neurodevelopment and neuroplasticity to bring wholeness and recovery to our lives. Together, we uncover how small, intentional changes can unlock unlimited potential in your brain, your body, and your spirit. Today, we're diving into a topic that might surprise you with how impactful it can be: the power of silence. Yep, silence. In a world that feels louder and busier than ever, we're going to explore why creating moments of quiet in your day isn't just nice, it's essential. It's not just about escaping the noise, it's about giving your brain a much-needed reset. Before we dive in, here's a thought to carry with you. Almost everything will work again if you unplug it for a few minutes, including you. Anne Lamott. Let that sink in as we explore the power of silence today. Together, we uncover how small, intentional changes can unlock unlimited potential in your brain, your body, and your spirit. In this episode, we'll break it down into 3 parts. First, the science of silence and why your brain needs a break. Then, we'll get practical with tips for creating your very own quiet zone. And finally, we'll talk about how consistent silence can transform your mindset and your life. Let's dive into some fascinating brain science that might just revolutionize how you think about silence. Every single day, your brain processes an absolutely staggering amount of information. We're talking about 74 gigabytes worth. To put that in perspective, that's equivalent to watching 18 full-length movies back to back. Pretty mind-blowing, right? Now, imagine your brain is like a high-performance computer. Just like a computer needs regular breaks to prevent overheating and maintain optimal performance, your brain desperately needs periods of quiet to function at its best. When we're constantly bombarded with noise, emails, social media notifications, and endless streams of information, our neural pathways become overwhelmed. It's like running a marathon without ever taking a water break. Eventually, something's got to give. Here's where it gets really exciting. Recent research has shown that silence isn't just the absence of noise. It's actually a powerful catalyst for brain growth and renewal. Scientists have discovered that when we experience periods of genuine silence, particularly for durations of 2 hours or more, our hippocampus, that's the brain's memory and learning center, actually starts producing new brain cells. This process, known as neurogenesis, is crucial for maintaining cognitive health and emotional well-being. Think about it this way. Every time you give yourself a moment of true silence, you're literally helping your brain rebuild and strengthen itself. It's like giving your mind a spa treatment, a chance to wash away the mental clutter and emerge refreshed and revitalized. This isn't just about feeling good, it's about creating the optimal conditions for your brain to thrive. The beauty of this discovery is that it confirms what many of us have intuitively felt, that silence truly is golden. When we step away from the constant noise and stimulation of modern life, we're not just avoiding distractions, we're actively participating in our brain's natural healing and growth processes. It's a simple yet powerful way to support our cognitive health and emotional resilience. Now, let's get practical about creating those essential quiet moments in your daily life. I know what you're thinking. Finding silence in today's world seems about as likely as finding a quiet coffee shop during morning rush hour. But trust me, it's not just possible, it's simpler than you might think. Start with just 5 minutes. That's all you need to begin with. Maybe it's those precious moments right after you wake up, before the rest of the house stirs. Find your spot. It could be a comfortable chair by the window, a quiet corner of your bedroom, or even your back porch. Make this your dedicated quiet zone. Setting boundaries is crucial for protecting these moments. Let your family know that your morning quiet time is sacred. You might be surprised at how understanding people can be when you explain why this matters to you. If you're at work, try booking a conference room for 15 minutes, or take your lunch break somewhere peaceful. Sometimes even your car can become a sanctuary of silence. Digital noise is often the biggest culprit in our overstimulated lives. Try this. Create a silent hour where you turn off all notifications on your phone. No buzzing, no pinging, no alerts constantly pulling at your attention. If that feels too challenging, start with 30 minutes. Place your phone in another room, out of sight, out of mind. For those who find complete silence uncomfortable at first, ease into it. Use white noise, the sound of rainfall, or nature sounds as a bridge to silence. Gradually reduce background sounds as you become more comfortable with quietness. Remember, this isn't about achieving perfect silence. It's about creating space for your brain to breathe. Make your quiet zone a no-tech zone. Leave the laptop behind, switch off the TV, and step away from screens. Instead, keep a journal nearby or simply sit with your thoughts. You might be amazed at the clarity that emerges when you're not constantly consuming information. When you cultivate regular moments of silence in your life, something remarkable begins to happen. These quiet intervals create a ripple effect that touches every aspect of your well-being. Think of it like dropping a pebble into a still pond. The impact extends far beyond the initial point of contact. Let's talk about emotional regulation first. In those moments of silence, your brain gets a chance to process and integrate your experiences. You'll start noticing a natural shift in how you respond to daily challenges. Instead of immediately reacting to that frustrating email or difficult conversation, you'll find yourself pausing, breathing, and choosing your response more thoughtfully. It's like having an internal reset button that you can press whenever you need it. The benefits to your creativity are equally profound. When your mind isn't constantly processing external input, it naturally begins to wander and explore. Those quiet moments become fertile ground for new ideas and solutions to emerge. You might discover answers to problems you've been struggling with, or find inspiration for projects that had felt stuck. This is your brain's natural problem-solving ability at work, finally given the space it needs to function at its best. Your relationships will transform too. When you're not mentally cluttered, you become more present in your interactions. You'll notice subtle cues in conversations that you might have missed before. You'll listen more deeply, respond more authentically, and connect more meaningfully with others. This deeper presence creates stronger bonds and more satisfying relationships. Perhaps most importantly, regular quiet time cultivates a profound sense of inner peace. You'll develop a stronger connection with yourself and a clearer understanding of your own thoughts and feelings. This isn't just about feeling calmer, though that's certainly part of it. It's about developing a sustainable sense of well-being that stays with you even during life's busiest moments. You'll find yourself moving through your days with more grace, more clarity, and more purpose. Think of these quiet moments as investments in your mental and emotional bank account. Each moment of silence is a deposit that pays dividends in reduced stress, improved focus, better relationships, and enhanced creativity. The beauty is that these benefits compound over time, creating lasting positive changes in your life. While we're exploring the power of silence, it's important to consider another form of noise that affects our brain: electromagnetic field radiation. Just as our minds need breaks from auditory stimulation, they also benefit from reduced exposure to EMF radiation from our electronic devices. Our smartphones, tablets, and computers emit electromagnetic fields that can impact our nervous system and potentially interfere with our body's natural rhythms. When creating your quiet spaces, consider taking steps to minimize EMF exposure. This could mean keeping your phone in another room during your quiet time or using EMF protective accessories. There are now many practical solutions available. EMF blocking phone cases can reduce radiation while you're using your device. Special fabrics and materials woven into clothing and accessories can provide additional protection. You might even consider designating certain areas of your home as low EMF zones, perfect for those moments of silence and reflection. Remember, creating a truly restorative environment isn't just about managing audible noise. It's about being mindful of all types of interference that can affect our well-being. By addressing both audio and electromagnetic noise, you're giving your brain and body the best possible environment for rest and recovery. As we wrap up today's exploration of silence and its transformative power, I hope you're feeling inspired to create more quiet moments in your daily life. Remember, it doesn't take hours of meditation or a complete lifestyle overhaul to start experiencing the benefits. Even 5 minutes of intentional silence can begin to shift your brain's patterns and create positive change. Think about one small way you can incorporate silence into your routine tomorrow. Maybe it's turning off the radio during your morning commute or spending a few minutes in quiet reflection before checking your phone. Whatever you choose, know that you're giving your brain an incredible gift: the space to rest, process, and grow. Your journey to unlocking your brain's potential starts with these simple choices. And while the world around us might keep getting louder, your commitment to finding moments of quiet can become an anchor for clarity, creativity, and calm. If you found value in today's episode, please share it with someone who might benefit from this message. Don't forget to subscribe to Beyond Unlikely to Unlimited and join our community on social media. For more information or to ask questions about this episode, please email info@beginagaininternational.com. Until next time, remember that your brain's capacity for change is truly unlimited. Take that first step towards silence today and watch how it transforms your tomorrow.